Hello, and welcome to another update video on ADAR. So the ADAR chart reacted early in August to this support zone here, which is between 57.8 cents and 68.8 cents. And the price has yesterday tried to break above this first resistance area, which seems quite strong. It is resistance around this trend line. It is resistance around the previous swing high, and we had even some Fibonacci resistance there as well. But most importantly, the price reached my target at $1. That was not the daily time frame target at $1.25. This is the target 125 for this move to the upside. But obviously, I shared with you yesterday how the internal structure looks like of this move to the upside from the August low. And we're tracking a 5-wave move to the upside. And the internal structures have certain targets. And I will just share with you in a minute what the targets were and, what the situation is now. The daily chart suggests that we could move higher over the coming sessions potentially, at least as long as relevant support levels are holding. And we could move towards, first of all, this previous swing high at $1.18 and $1.25, which is here the 100% extension level, and an ideal target for this C wave to the upside. Now let us take a look at the smaller time frame for ADAR, because there was quite a sharp pullback. And this is pretty much in line with what we talked about in the previous video, right? So if you watched the previous video or did read the analysis on Discord, then you know that what I'm tracking here is potentially a diagonal pattern to the upside. And the idea is, after this B wave bottomed early in August, and I showed you the support area on the daily chart, a C wave up, towards $1.25 plus would be unfolding. And it's a 5-wave move. So it's entirely possible this C wave is a so-called ending diagonal pattern, in which all the subwaves are corrective 3-wave structures. So we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2. This was a 3-wave move in wave 3, which should reach $1. So the target was reached. First ideal target for a 3rd wave reached. I have to say this pullback is a bit sharp for a 4th wave. But if we now move higher, this could be our 5th wave. Do we get to $1.25 with that? Maybe. I have to say, I like the idea that maybe this wasn't even the 3rd wave top. Maybe it was only the A wave of the 3rd wave. Okay, and we're now coming down in a B wave of the 3rd wave. So that would lead to further upside extensions, because the move down looks a bit impulsive. So it could be an A wave, for example. An A wave over B wave. So just to explain to you what I'm considering, this is not like a final wave count or anything, but I'm considering this, that it might only be the A wave. We're now in a B wave pullback. And that's because of the structure of the decline, which looks quite sharp. And this B wave pullback should again be an ABC structure, A, B, C. Just a thesis, okay? So anyway, I'll leave it as I described it before. This is the first support zone. There is no evidence at this point that a low is in, but I'm watching this zone for a reaction. Now, if we go below this zone, it would not be invalidation, because this wave 4 will technically only invalidate with a break below the wave 2 low. And if it's an ABC structure, as I just showed you, it would also only invalidate with a break below that level. The difference will just be in how extended to the upside the move up will likely be. So for now, I think we're just going to watch how the price reacts to the next 2 levels, 88.1 cents and then 85.2 cents. And then if the price breaks below, can we hold above 76.5 cents? Ideally, yes. Ideally, yes. So the problem is the move to the upside is not impulsive at all. Good performance, but it's not an actual impulse, which will mean the road to the upside could be quite bumpy. So just caution is recommended here. I'll keep you updated. Context is unchanged. Even the microstructure is unchanged, but I consider always different options as well so that we're prepared. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.